The curtain was about to fall for 2024, but before the year wrapped up for good, we got a glimpse of what's to come in 2025 for smartphone enthusiasts. So far, things look good. Batteries are getting bigger, the performance bar keeps rising, and cameras are leaning more into pro-grade and artistic wizardry. Yet, the rising costs are also a lingering concern. Of course, barely any innovation comes sans a handsome price. However, some outliers are still carrying the mantle once championed by the likes of OnePlus. The Red Magic 10 Pro surprised us with an all-out power-packed approach to sway mobile gaming fans, yet it wasn't without its own set of compromises. Enter the iQoo 13 from the House of China's Vivo. Rocking the same $650 sticker price as its predecessor, the latest iQoo phone boasts everything that will shine atop this year's flagship phones. It's so good that current-gen iPhones and Samsung Galaxy phones look like a bad deal. Soon after Qualcomm revealed the Snapdragon 8 Elite, we started hearing rumors of its successor in a slightly watered-down trim to offer a more affordable option to smartphone makers. The latter isn't an alien strategy for the chipmaker. The latest outing from Qualcomm was the Snapdragon 8s Gen 3, which went for a less powerful core cluster, a slower cellular modem, and a few cuts in the camera capabilities. It's allowed the likes of Motorola to make less expensive foldable phones, while Chinese smartphone labels have been able to deliver fantastic mid-range phones. The iQoo 13 is one of the first phones with the Snapdragon 8 Elite to hit the shelves. It's not a gaming phone, mind you. As such, our expectations were pretty modest, especially with thermal management and performance throttling. Surprisingly, this phone surpassed even our expectations. Even under a sustained load, the massive 7,000 square millimeter vapor chamber did an admirable job of keeping the phone cool and running in the top brackets of its peak performance. For comparison, the Samsung Galaxy 24 dips as low as 60% of its peak performance with a continued downhill trend, but this phone only dropped to 85% after running the device at 40 threads. One of the best trends we saw in 2024 was the innovation in battery engineering. The development of semi-solid state batteries and those with silicon carbide anode has yielded benefits such as improved longevity, better heat management, enhanced safety, and most importantly, higher energy density. The net benefit for an average smartphone shopper is larger batteries in a smaller package, with faster charging being the optional perk. The iQoo 13 eagerly laps up all those benefits and serves them atop a platter's worth 6,000 mAh capacity. For reference, the Galaxy S24 offers only a 4,000 mAh battery and much slower charging. On the iQoo phone, you get support for blazing fast 120-watt fast charging. To give you an idea of just how fast the charger is, even against a massive 6,000 mAh battery, it filled up an empty tank in just 36 minutes. As mentioned before, the iQoo 13 is quite a surprise firecracker of a phone. The looks aren't exactly a head-turner, though the halo light around the camera module does deliver a functional side as a notifications blinker. What matters more here is the phone's certified resilience. It comes with an IP68 and IP69 dust and water resistance rating. That's the best you can get in the smartphone industry right now. With this, you have the peace of mind that the phone can survive an accidental drop in the pool or a tumbled glass on your work table. You get 50 megapixel cameras at the back and they click nice shots with steady hands. Notably, the iQoo 13 has inherited the imaging engine and algorithm from Vivo's impressive phone cameras, and it shows. The weaknesses are situational overprocessing, aggressive denoising in low-light frames, and a modest zoom output. The latter isn't exactly garbage, as you can see from this 4x digital zoom shot of an eternally restless cat. And here's a macro shot which is rich in surface details, but the exposure is slightly off the mark. On the positive side, it does better than the iPhone 16 Pro. The iQoo 13 is yet another signal that phones with a sticker price of around $700, hey Apple, can and must offer a high refresh rate panel. If it's an OLED screen, even better. What you get here is a 6.82-inch OLED panel with QHD resolution and a 144Hz refresh rate. The iQoo 13, however, isn't without its weaknesses, but if you view them from a $650 spending lens, almost all of them appear reasonably redundant. But more than just being a fantastic phone, the iQoo 13 is a template of what's to come in 2025. It's just a surprise that a brand with barely any notable presence in the West has managed to outpace the coming shift.